Hey there, and welcome back. As always, I'm Carl with Target's Attitude, absent-minded professor, nice and all things sharp. Sit on back, grab your pens, paper, class is about to begin. First, a little syllabus work, so to speak. If you're new to this channel and you love knives and all things sharp, you must or you wouldn't be watching this video. I've only got one question for you. Have you subscribed yet? If not, why not? Easy enough to do. Just mash that little button right down there. It says subscribe. Then after you do that, you click the bell. That way you get notified every time I put a new video up. It's a win-win situation. Win for you because you get to know whenever I post a new video of neat new things. Win for me because, well, let's be honest. The more subscribers I get, the easier it is to get these neat new things for you to see. So go ahead. It only takes a couple seconds. Won't take you long. In the meantime, on with class for the day. Got something a little different for you today. It is a knife. It's a new one from Ruike. It's the P881. Interesting knife. As you can see, it's based on a standard karambit, complete with the end ring. But instead of a tiger claw style blade, it's got more of a, I guess you could call it a mall ninja-ish style blade, sort of cross between a recurve and a tanto. Definitely a heavy blade. It's fairly thick. It's a good 0.14 inches thick. That's almost an eighth of an inch. Actually, it's more than an eighth of an inch. So it's good and heavy. It's got a very nice tip on it. Not sure whether that's actually hollow ground or not. It looks like it is, but it's hard to tell with that compound edge. The blade, as is pretty standard for Ruike, is 14C28N, and the blade itself measures in at 2.97 inches. So, yeah, it's something of a short blade, but doesn't need to be that long in a way. The handle scales are textured G10, have almost a stone appearance the way they textured them. Pocket clip, unfortunately, is fixed at right hand tip up carry only. You can't move that, which is a bit of a shame, but it's not that uncommon, unfortunately. All in all, a very intriguing looking knife. Let's see here. Yeah, the liners, I don't know if you can see that in there, but they are skeletonized. So that helps hold the weight down, which is a good thing because this one is right at 4 3/4 ounces. So it's a kind of heavy as a knife. No jimping on the back of the blade. There is some jimping right here. And truthfully, that's about where my thumb would naturally want to rest when I'm using this. So that's good. It's not assisted opening, but it is very smooth. I'm not putting any wrist action on that at all when I open it. So, and it's locking up every time beautifully. Ruike is saying that this is designed for tactical uses, outdoor uses, and rescue uses. Anywhere where a strong tip and a sturdy edge would be useful. Well, let's see just how well it does, shall we? Start with our standard paper test, as always. See how it does. Yeah, the recurve portion is going nicely. Very sweet. How about... Yeah. Even the edges, the tip edges, nice on that. Very sweet. Standard heavy gauge cardboard. Tip goes through. Cuts beautifully. Let's see here. We'll do it this way. I can. No. Recurve portion is doing great, even with that little extra flap. Tip section is, yeah. I'm going to have to vacuum that carpet here now, but doing fantastic. Let's see how it does on paracord, shall we? Big loop. That recurve just grabs the hold and holds it. But that's so wide. Having troubles with a smaller loop. On the other hand, that tip just right through. Small loop that just get the tip through, and that's a 1, 2, lunch. Not good. Let's try that again. So that's 1. Now, that wasn't the 1. There. Launch again. Okay, well, not best perhaps, but it definitely got a hold of that paracord. So let's see how it does for the hang packaging test. Using Gold Peak tea bottle because this is a little heavier and a little tougher than standard soda bottles. Right in. Yeah. Very quick work of that. No doubt at all about that. So, let's see here. There we go. Zip tie. One of the handiest things ever invented by man. There's so many uses for this, it's ridiculous. But they're a pain in the rear to cut. Once they're closed, the only way to open them is to cut them. So let's see here. Using the recurve section. 1, right through. Using the tip section as if I was going to trim it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's cutting it. Probably would have gone faster if I put on a piece of wood and cut it that way, but it still cut it fairly nicely. Let's see how it does on leather. As always, standard piece of heavy gauge cowhide. Yeah. Quite fast work of that. Very fast work. So, put this back up. Piece of wood. Heavy tip, it says. Yeah. Drives in fairly nicely. Wow. Cutting with the tip as if I was shaving with a chisel. Quick. Yeah. Using the recurve section. Just as fast and easy. So let's see how it does at batoning. This is going to be a little tricky because that tip, I don't want to hit that or I'm going to end up with blood all over the place. So that works pretty good. How about if we just do it like so? Again, not going to baton easily unless you've got an actual baton to hit this with. Your hand is, I don't know, unless you don't really care what happens to your hand anyway. It'll do the job. So let's see how it does back on paper again. Make sure we didn't take any damage there. No damage that way. No damage that way. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely an interesting knife. Okay, it's intriguing. I'll say that about it, without a doubt. I can see a lot of uses outdoors for that style of tip. Of course, punching into boxes, that sort of thing. Somehow I feel I'm going to have to do a second video on this when I can take it out to the hunt club or someplace like that and put it through its paces out there. But for now, for a more standard use, it'll do the job. Really is very comfortable. A really nice job with that ring. Even beveled the edges really nicely. Either way you want to hold it. Yeah. That's comfortable, all right. Yeah. Definitely nothing to sneeze at. So, but there you have it. New from Ruike, the P881. Definitely a unique looking knife. Definitely unique styling. Beautiful construction. Blades really nicely centered. Comfortable in the hand. With that rock-like texturing, you're definitely not going to lose your grip on it. So there you have it. Hopefully you found something interesting in this. And hopefully we'll see you again next week when class comes to this session again. In the meantime, you take care. I gotta get some things done with my son here. But remember, as always, its ability decides what you can do. Its motivation decides what you will do. But its attitude decides how well you do it. So if you're going to do something, do it with attitude. See you now. Bye.